Welcome back. Today, I'd like to introduce you to a hilarious Russian sports comedy film called I Am Losing Weight. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more exciting updates. The movie takes place in the beautiful city of Nizhny Novgorod, Russia. Anya, a young woman in her 20s, is living with her bodybuilder and swimming coach boyfriend, Genyo. Anya works at a bakery and is constantly surrounded by food, making it difficult for her to resist indulging in her favorite treats. When she first met Genyo, she was a size 0, but as time went on, she began to gain weight, which became a significant concern for her. One day, they receive an invitation to attend a friend's wedding. Anya tries on some clothes from a few months ago and realizes they no longer fit her. Although she tries to convince herself that no one will notice, the change in her body is undeniable. Genyo is aware of Anya's weight gain, but knows it's a sensitive topic, so he avoids mentioning it. Anya struggles to find something suitable to wear, tearing a few outfits in the process. Eventually, she manages to find one that fits and gets ready for the wedding. When Genyo sees Anya in her dress, he is shocked by how much weight she has gained. He worries that his fitness industry friends will judge him for dating someone who doesn't maintain a healthy weight. Genyo tries to persuade Anya to stay home, but she insists on attending the wedding with him. Before he leaves, Genyo awkwardly lifts Anya onto the kitchen counter, but dodges her attempts to kiss him. Anya notices this but hides her hurt feelings. After Genyo leaves, Anya changes into comfortable clothes and weighs herself, discovering that she is 76 kilos. Despite constantly complaining about her weight gain, Anya's only resolution is to drink a glass of water after saying her daily affirmations. She prepares some fried food and scrolls through social media while waiting for Genyo to return. As she's browsing, she comes across pictures of Genyo and his friends at the wedding. Anya zooms in on a group photo and is troubled to see that the girls Genyo hangs out with are all skinny and fit. She can't help but compare herself to them and feels inadequate. Then, she stumbles upon a picture of Genyo with another girl kissing him on the cheek, and this spurs Anya into action. Determined to confront Genyo, she quickly gets dressed and rushes to the wedding venue, calling her best friend Natasha for a ride. Although Natasha notices Anya's weight gain, she reassures her that she still looks beautiful and encourages her to be confident. When Anya arrives, she finds Genyo dancing with the other girl, and jealousy gets the better of her. She cuts in between them, causing the other girl to walk away. Later, as they sit down, Anya starts to eat and confronts Genyo about his behavior. He responds harshly, telling her that he doesn't like her anymore and sees her as a burden. Anya is devastated, and things only get worse when the bride asks if she is pregnant. Genyo walks away, and in the next scene, Anya is on a bus, crying uncontrollably on her way to her mother's house. She confides in her mother, who tells her that she is not fat, but instead has wide bones that she cannot control. However, this only makes Anya feel worse about herself. She spends the night on her mother's couch, scrolling through Genyo's pictures on her phone, feeling sad and disappointed about her weight gain. The next morning, she receives a call from Natasha, who asks her to come over. Anya goes and takes a bed on Natasha's balcony, complaining about her breakup. She later finds out that Genyo had come to Natasha's place to drop off her belongings. Natasha offers Anya a place to stay with her and her husband Demas for a few days until she can find her own place. Anya is grateful for the support, but is still upset about her ex-boyfriend and only wants to cry and complain. Even Demas tries to boost her confidence by telling her that she is the sexiest girl in town, but it doesn't seem to help. The next morning, Natasha tells Anya a story about a friend who faced a similar situation and went to the gym to get fit in just a month, impressing her ex-boyfriend enough to win him back with a grand gesture. Natasha suggests Anya take advantage of the 1-week free trial at all the local gyms to start working on herself. The following morning, Anya drinks water and recites her morning affirmations before heading to the gym for the first time in her life. It takes her a while to adjust to the equipment, and she even falls off the treadmill a few times. Despite her efforts, she ends up eating for two at a restaurant an hour later, disappointing Natasha, who works there. Later, Anya applies moisturizer all over her body and wraps herself in plastic wrap, hoping to lose weight. However, she gives in to her cravings and steals food from the refrigerator at midnight, only to be caught by Natasha. The next day, Anya tries to control her urges and avoid unhealthy foods, even though she works in a bakery. While decorating a cake, she accidentally licks some icing off her fingers and does 10 squats to make up for it. Later, she is left alone with a whole cake and tries to resist the temptation, but eventually gives in and eats half of it. Anya realizes that she has a problem and needs to take control of her habits. Anya turns to a self-help group for people with compulsive eating disorders and attends a meeting. Among the group of women, there is a man named Kolya who catches her attention. However, Anya pretends to be a journalist named Angela, who is writing a story on eating disorders instead of admitting she has a problem. The group struggles to accept their condition, but Kolya stands out by bluntly pointing out their weight issues, including his own. He accuses Anya of lying about being a journalist, claiming that she is unable to accept her problem. Feeling uncomfortable, Anya makes an excuse and leaves the meeting. But Kolya follows her and invites her to a nearby restaurant, which she can't resist. Kolya suggests that they become fitness sponsors for each other, exercising together, and providing emotional support. Anya is initially unsure of Kolya's motives, but she agrees to give it a try. They start going to the park every morning, running and talking before every meal. As they both have similar problems, they are good at helping each other. Anya begins to lose weight slowly and gains confidence in her body. Despite her progress, Anya's confidence is tested when she attends pool parties and sees skinny girls looking beautiful. Kolya provides support and helps her relieve stress by screaming together. Anya's only motivation is to impress her ex-boyfriend Genyo, which makes Kolya jealous. After 1.5 months, Anya loses 10 kilos and decides to meet Genyo again, wearing a new swimsuit. They chat and have fun in the pool until Genyo's girlfriend shows up, ruining Anya's plans. Anya wakes up feeling confused and ashamed after a wild night of partying and drinking. She finds herself in Kolya's bed, but he assures her that he did not take advantage of her. A flashback from the night before reveals that Kolya had come to her rescue when she was about to go home with a stranger and got punched in the face. The following morning, Anya visits her mother and opens up about her heartbreak over Genyo. Her mother explains that her unresolved trauma from her father's abandonment has made her seek validation from men who are not good for her. Anya takes her mother's advice and decides to confront her father about his absence in her life. She takes Kolya as her driver, who tries to show his affection for her along the way. They finally reach her father's wooden house, where she confronts him about his absence. Her father blames her for pushing him away when he tried to reach out to her on her birthday. That night, Anya accidentally starts a fire that burns down the wooden house, and her father yells at her for ruining his home. Anya returns home and kisses Kolya on the nose, oblivious to his romantic feelings for her. Kolya trades his watch to buy her flowers, but when he arrives, he sees Anya and Genyo making love. The next morning, Anya realizes that she no longer wants an uncertain relationship and ends things with Genyo after they argue. Feeling lost, Anya goes to Kolya's house for comfort, but he is angry that their relationship as fitness sponsors has ended now that she has lost weight. He gives her an apple and declares that their relationship is over. Anya is left feeling alone and confused about her future. The following day, Anya visits Natasha's house, but receives no response when she knocks. She ingeniously finds a way to enter through the neighbor's window and a pipeline, discovering that Natasha and her husband had a massive argument and he left. They confide in each other, feeling better after talking things through. Later on, Sergei visits Anya and apologizes for being a neglectful father. He even dances with her, as he used to when she was a child. They reconcile, and Anya attends a fitness marathon to meet Kolya. She interrupts Kolya's drink and asserts her authority as his sponsor, insisting that she'll support him, no matter what. They compete in the marathon, giving it their all, and Kolya finally kisses her. It's a revelation for Anya, who realizes that happiness doesn't come from obsessing over appearance. Instead, it comes from accepting oneself, like Kolya does. Anya strives to follow in his footsteps. Stay tuned for more content like this. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and leave a like to support the channel. Thank you for watching.